Hey guys, this is Lindsay, and Lindsay's ready to go back to the wild side. And we are going to do a full virgin bleach out. Well, kind of a virgin. She's got some tint going on. Guys, she's got a lot going on, but we're going to do a virgin bleach out, so stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome to Hair Toots Light, raw, real, and diverse hair education. I help hairstylists become better hairstylists. Okay, guys, here we go. So I am going in 1/4 of an inch away from the scalp with Oligo Cream Lightener. I love Oligo Cream Lightener. It's an oil-based lightener, and I love oil-based lighteners for on the scalp. I also like it because it is very, very, very gentle. And when we're doing on the scalp lightener, we really want it gentle. And Lindsay has the tender vittles. So there's that too. Her hair gets it's just very fine. And I'm generally not the biggest fan of bleaching out people like this. Lindsay's one of my friends, and Lindsay knows like all of the rules, and she knows all of the side effects of bleaching out the hair. And she also knows that she has to take care of her hair at home with Olaplex. And I always tell people, like, you can come to me all day long, but once every 6 weeks is not going to fix your hair. So I compare it to going to the gym and then coming home and eating McDonald's and being pissed you're still fat. So you have to do the work at home. You can't come once every 6 months or 6 weeks and be mad that like your hair is breaking or something like that. You have to do the work at home. And that's why I say you have to do your Olaplex once every week. And you have to use Olaplex 4 and 5 at home, sometimes 8, sometimes 0. Guys, there's all kinds of rules that I have for vivid hair. So back to the lightening. So we are going to apply this 1/4 of an inch on the scalp. And the reason that we are doing this is because there is heat going on. Now, if I get it kind of close to the scalp, I'm not going to be all that worried. Now, I do realize also that my little string from my shirt is hanging out here, guys. So, sorry, my assistant didn't tell me. So it's going to be hanging out the whole entire video. So I'm going to, like I said, apply it 1/4 of an inch away from the scalp because I have the heat processing. So once this reaches like a level 8, I will go in and I will apply it all to the root area. Now, if it's not like perfectly measured out, like 1/4 of an inch, I'm not going to like freak out. I'm going to like cover all this up. It's not that big of a deal with direct dyes. So now I'm going in and I am hitting the root. And I did not speed this up at all today. So you guys can actually see how gentle I am. You guys probably think I beat the hell out of everybody. It's because I'm speeding it up. So here is my natural speed of application. And I am pretty fast, but I still like to get people in and out as fast as I can, but I can't make lightener process any faster than it does. And by making it process any faster could really mess up the hair. So I'm just, again, working through the whole head now. Lightener expands to where I did apply it to the 1/4 of an inch, and then it kind of blows up and goes toward the root. So I'm just making sure that there's any spots that I may have missed through the hair, and I'm just hitting it all there. We do mix a fresh batch for this, and I am using 20 volume, the Oligo Pro, and 132 ounce Olaplex at the root. And like I said, you could see that it is pretty much lifted, but I still just kind of hit it all the way around. And then I really take care around her face here because this is really like her real tender vittle area, like around the face. This is the spot that really likes to break. Guys, high impact 15 foil. Have you done it yet? Have you checked it out? The link is in the description. It is a good half an hour on a 15 foil and a less is more kind of approach. Charge for the job, not the foil. And that leads me to Beyond the Blonde, my paid course. We have the Neoplitan series where you're getting 3 heads for the price of 1. I know most people's courses are about the same price as my course, but you're getting 3 heads, 3 techniques, 3 colors, a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde. Guys, it is action-packed, full of education, 3 hours. Check it out. Link in the description. Back to the hair. Okay, guys, we process this We stopped oxidation with Malibu C because shampooing out lightener does not stop oxidation. Only Malibu C stops oxidation. So if you don't get all the bleach out, it will eat at your pigment and it will not take. So a lot of people say, oh, all my Vivids washed out. I have never, and I will repeat, I have never had anybody call me, and I'm going to knock on wood, guys, because I have never had anybody contact me and tell me that their color came out, ever. So I'm going to attribute that one to somebody not rinsing and stopping oxidation of their lightener. And then we processed with Olaplex #2 before we applied the Vivid Color, because we're only going to rinse this out. There will be no shampooing after this. I also have a rule for my clients. So they have to wait 48 hours to wash their hair. When the 48 hours hits, they can go longer. The 48 hours hits, they can rinse it with cold water only and condition it. I still do not want them to shampoo it. So it just helps with the longevity of the hair. After that, they can only wash their hair with cold water. This does not mean they have to wash their body with cold water. So I recommend that they wash their hair in the sink. They are also advised to do their Olaplex treatments once a week, and to shampoo with Olaplex 4 and 5 to save the integrity of their hair. So here I am just applying the orange to the root, and I am using Matrix So-Called. I'm kind of leaning away from Matrix because I generally just am not the biggest fan of the L group, because they own way too many products for me, and I like to help the little man. So, but you know, their product does stay pretty well. So if you're into the big man and supporting the big man in the world, then go for it. They actually are available in Sally's now, so good for them. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that orange and then work the yellow into the ends. So I start at the bottom and then work the two colors together. Now I have no rhyme or reason of what I do because I'm a creative. So I look the way the hair falls and I apply it that way. I don't section out things incredibly unless I'm doing a strategic application like I did with the application of the lightener at first, because I wanted to make sure that I'm thoroughly getting everything. But here I'm kind of creatively placing this with the way I want the hair to fall. And I want to kind of mirror things, but I also want them to be sisters and not twins. So I am pulling some of that down like I did on the other side. As you can see, I am constantly wiping me and my clients because I am messy as hell. And because I do drop a lot of color all over the place, because the reason I'm dropping a lot of color is because I need a lot of saturation. So I am loading up my brush, as you can see, and I really need saturation. I find a lot of people do not use enough color and they're not getting enough saturation. I can see in their pictures the hollowness of their color because they are not using enough pigment. Look, you could see the slopping of the color. That's how much color I load on my brush. The saturation of color is so important. I can't even stress that. Like I said, I never have anybody tell me that their color came out after a wash or two. And also thorough consultation is super important with people. When people come in for a consultation for their Vivids, it almost sounds like I'm talking them out of it, but it's I just want them to know the harsh realities of Vivids. They're direct dyes, they directly come in and they directly come out. And you can learn more about this on some of my my direct dye education that I'm going to be releasing soon. So I don't want to go too much into it, guys, and give it all away. But you can just see my application that I do weaves in and out of the hair to give kind of different application effects. So I will take one high, I will take one low, and I am constantly wiping my hands. I didn't cut any of that out because I want you guys to see just how often I wipe my hands. Now, as you can see, I missed some spots right there. And now I see that. And so I'm like, oh, I better get that. And so I'm going to apply that orange. I'm going to come through. I'm going to do my deep weaves. And I'm going to take one high and I'm going to take one low. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to apply my yellow high here. And that's what's going to give my beautiful color melt. And then I'm going to apply this low. So, and there you go, guys. There is the final result. And if you like and love my education, please, the link is in the description. I am located in Chicago, Illinois. And if you guys want me to do your hair, the link is in the description as well for that. Guys, you can find me at Elyse Rox pretty much anywhere. And don't forget, if you like this video, check out these 2 videos right here. Guys, thanks for watching. Love ya. And don't forget to hit the ding dong. Bye, guys. See you in the next one.